A soldier who is on sex assault prevention duty has now been charged with sexual abuse. This is a story that Heather sent us. It's about an Army sergeant at Fort Hood who was tasked with preventing sexual assault. He now faces a court-martial for sexual abuse, adultery, and other criminal charges. There were 21 initial charges filed by the Army against Sergeant First Class Gregory McQueen. They're related to pandering, conspiracy, maltreatment of a subordinate, abusive sexual contact, adultery, and detrimental contact, according to the Texas base. The allegation surfaced that he had turned some cash-strapped female soldiers into prostitutes who he then offered to high-ranking members. And on Thursday, the Senate actually voted down a measure. Listen to this. The Senate voted down a measure that would have given military prosecutors the power to decide whether to bring charges instead of leaving that decision to military commanders. That would have been good. I've talked for years, Lewis, about the problem with the chain of command when it comes to sexual abuse reporting in the military. You go through this chain of command, and very often those in the chain of command are either part of the problem that is being that is the subject of the complaint, or they are friendly with or otherwise have reason to protect those who are the accused perpetrators. Therefore, it would be really good to completely remove the reporting process from the chain of command. The military resists that, okay? This would have been an in-between step, which is all right. We'll keep it within the military, but prosecutors can at least decide to bring charges rather than leaving that to military commanders. No, that got voted down as well. The entire system is completely corrupt. We know that only 1 in 10, roughly, military instances of military sexual assault are even reported. And of those, we see many of them caught up in this horribly corrupt system. I feel so horrible for everybody who is subject to this system because they deserve better. They are out there, whether we agree with or not the mission they are being sent to do. They are out there doing what they believe is serving their country, and they can't even trust that they'll be kept safe.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. I mean, things are so bad that if any, and I know men are assaulted too in the military,
Of course.
but it's more common with women. And if any young woman asked my opinion about going to the military, I would say that's a terrible idea strictly because of this. Even John McCain said, I believe it was McCain said he wouldn't even send his own daughter into the military.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, and it's disgusting. And listen, we really don't treat our soldiers that well. We hear a lot from the right about support the troops, and a lot of times what that means is send them in to kill people we don't like and put a ribbon on your car. But when it comes to funding their health care, when it comes to not sending them into harm's way based on false premises or a trumped-up pretext, to quote Secretary of State John Kerry, when it comes to making sure that they are protected and that those who commit sexual assault are actually held responsible and punished for that, we really don't treat our soldiers that well, and it is sad. But I know I'm just a liberal. I don't care about the troops. It's the right wing that supports the troops. Subscribe to our channel, new videos every day. Forget about boring corporate media. Click below to subscribe.